In the ancient Greek colony of Cumae in Italy, archaeologists are unveiling the secrets of its acropolis, which has remained concealed for millennia. Within a burial vault that typically houses the remains of the region's elite, an extraordinary discovery was made, an intricate mural shedding light on a forgotten past. Italy's history has been a tapestry of diverse cultures since the Phoenicians arrived in the 10th century BC. While the Romans dominate historical narratives, other civilizations have made their mark in this Mediterranean country. As early as the 8th century BC, the homeland of ancient Greeks faced crisis and began colonizing and trading with other lands, leading to the establishment of Greek settlements in Sicily and the Italian peninsula. Even as Rome's power grew, Greek culture flourished in Italy, and Greek ruins can still be found amidst Rome's ancient temples and amphitheaters. In the 8th century BC, settlers from the island of Ischia arrived on the coast of present-day Campania, about 15 miles from Naples. They had already thrived on the nearby island of Pithecusae and sought to expand onto the mainland. Thus, the Greek colonists founded the city of Cumae around 750 BC on fertile ground, surrounded by the sea. Interestingly, evidence suggests that the site had previous inhabitants during the Bronze Age and Iron Age. As the colony of Cumae prospered, its people reached out to neighboring territories, extending their economic and political influence. The city's growth led to the establishment of new colonies in Sicily and Greece. Over time, the impact of Cumae's culture spread along the Campania coast and even reached distant places like Punta Campanella on the opposite side of the Bay of Naples. The assimilation of Greek culture into parts of the Italian mainland is evident, including the adoption of the Oscan alphabet, which eventually evolved into the Latin alphabet still in use today. Through the discovery of the 2,000-year-old mural in the burial vault, the hidden history of this ancient Italian city is finally coming to light, providing valuable insights into the life and culture of the early Greek settlers and their enduring influence on the region. As described by the Greek historian Dionysius of Halicarnassus, the riches and power of Cumae were greatly admired during its prime. However, not everyone held the colony in high regard, and conflicts arose, particularly with the Etruscans, who lived in what is now Tuscany. In the late 6th and early 5th centuries BC, the two civilizations often clashed, but eventually, the Cumaeans emerged victorious. Despite its success, Cumae's glory days did not last, and in 421 BC, the Ascan people of Campania conquered the city, leading to the suppression of many aspects of Greek culture and language. In 338 BC, Cumae changed hands again and came under Roman rule, transforming into a quiet backwater on the fringes of the empire. Around the 1st century BC, Cumae experienced a revival as a popular destination for affluent Romans seeking coastal retreats. The city flourished once more, growing to a significant size, larger than its ill-fated neighbor, Pompeii. Despite its proximity to Mount Vesuvius, Cumae seemingly escaped harm during the eruption in 79 AD. Ancient Cumae was divided into two parts, the fortified Acropolis and the lower sections along the coast. Over time, various occupants left their marks on the city, resulting in a collection of impressive temples, a stadium, baths, and an aqueduct. However, fresh conflict arose with the Gothic Wars in 535, bringing devastation to the region. In 1205, Cumae was destroyed, yet it was never entirely forgotten. Over the centuries, artists and archaeologists explored the ruins of this ambitious Greek colony. Excavations began as early as the 17th century, unearthing remarkable treasures, including a large statue in 1606. In 1738, construction workers accidentally discovered the ruins of Herculaneum while building a palace for Charles of Bourbon, the King of Naples. This led to the uncovering of Pompeii's remains, attracting many to explore these fascinating sites. Unfortunately, Cumae was once again abandoned, making it vulnerable to looters who stole countless artifacts from the unprotected site. Despite the challenges, the legacy of Cumae endures, a testament to the rich and diverse history that shaped the region over thousands of years. In 1852, an official excavation finally commenced in Cumae, and over the following years, several digs explored various sites within and around the city. Among these were the Masseria del Gigante amphitheater and the necropolis beneath the city. Despite the publicity attracting more looters, the excavations persisted throughout the 19th and 20th centuries, leading to the discovery of many fascinating sites, including the temples of Apollo and Jupiter, the Crypta Romana, and the Cave of the Sibyl. In the early 21st century, a team of French researchers led by Jean-Pierre Braun and Priscilla Munzi from the French National Center for Scientific Research arrived in Cumae. They excavated one of the city's ancient necropoles, unearthing hundreds of rock-cut tombs. The tombs were made of a volcanic rock called tuff and contained vaulted spaces with 3 burial chambers inside a single chamber, sealed with a large rock. During the excavation in June 2018, the team made a remarkable discovery, a tomb adorned with an incredibly detailed mural. The painting depicted a banquet scene, with a naked servant holding a jug and a vase made of silver. Other elements included vessels like a sitala and amphoratic jar on a table, suggesting a banquet setting. The vibrancy and high quality of the mural indicated that the tomb's occupants belonged to Cumae's elite, possibly high-ranking members of Roman society. Despite the attention given to the mural's subject matter, depicting a naked servant, nudity was more accepted in ancient Roman times. Artworks with lewd themes were not uncommon among the higher echelons of society. The mural's depiction of a banquet was widespread in the oldest tombs, but this particular tomb's motif was the first of its kind, discovered in 2nd century BC Campania. The painting seemed to have been an early addition to the tomb, created during its construction, and not a later addition. The necropolis continued to be in use during the early medieval period, suggesting its significance spanned several eras. The archaeologists carefully removed the mural from the site for preservation and research. The full story of the mural is still unfolding, and ongoing research will shed more light on this fascinating discovery. Thanks for watching. Never forget to like, comment, and share the video, and remember to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for regular updates.